Hello everyone, welcome to Ramaila Padai. Today we are going to solve a question from Unit 5 Area and Volume that was asked in SE 2080 at Madhesh Province, and the question says that an event manager has built a cylindrical tent which radius of the base is 7 meter, sorry, not centimeter, meter. So the radius of cylindrical tent, the tent with base cylinder is given, and the open upper part of the tent is covered by hemispherical tent. So the question says that here the base tent is with the radius 7 meter, and this tent has hemispherical tent on the upper end. Okay, so this is hemisphere on the upper end of cylindrical tent, and total height is 7 meter. Here the total height of the tent so formed is 7 meter. Here the radius of this cylindrical tent is 7 meter and total height is also 7 meter. Now what will be the height of this cylinder tent only? What? Let's find out. Here this radius of hemisphere is 7 meter, so distance from this to this and this to this, I mean to say is the height of this hemisphere will also be 7 meter. Okay, here the total height is also 7 meter and height of hemisphere is also 7 centimeter. Is that possible? Yes, that is possible only if there is no cylindrical tent. There is only hemispherical tent. Okay, so what I am trying to convince you or explain you is that there is no cylindrical tent, there is only hemispherical tent. Okay, the question is trying to trick us. So in A, write the formula for calculating the base area of combined solid object made up of cylinder and hemisphere. So formula to find base area. Here the base area is this circle with radius r. Okay, so we will write the formula to calculate area of circle, which is pi r square. Okay, and in B, find total cost of the required canvas cloth for making the tent at rate of 135 per meter square. So total cost required, that is of canvas cloth for making the tent at rate of, so it is asking for total cost and rate is 135 per square meter. So we need to find the curved surface area of hemisphere, and as I have already explained it to you, there is no cylindrical tent. Okay, so we don't need to calculate the cylindrical tent. And in C, how many person can be accommodated on the floor of the tent where 2 person can accommodate in a square meter of space? So we will first find out the base area from the formula in A, and then we will find out how many person can be accommodated in that base area if 2 person can be accommodated in 1 square meter. Okay, so this is about the question. Without any delay, let's start this solution. Let's write down what is given to us. Given radius r. Why am I writing only radius? Because the radius is similar for both cylinder and hemisphere, and that is 7 meter. Total height of the cone, total height of tent, total height of tent, I will write it as only as capital S, because this is total height, which is equals to 7 meter. And we will clearly explain here. No, we will explain that in question number B, or what will we do? Let's explain this first so that it will get easier for us in question number B. So here 2 tents are combined in the question and comparing total height with height of the hemisphere tend, we find out that the height of cylindrical cylindrical tent is 0. So the question gives, so we will draw the hemisphere. So this is hemisphere and this is radius. Okay, please make it look good. That is 7 meters. So this is all about the question. The question is just saying only this to us. Let's draw height so that we can satisfy our copy seeker. Okay, so this is about what is given in the question, and let's move on to A. The formula for calculating base area of combined solid is, what is the formula? Area of circle is equals to pi r square, where r is equals to radius. So this is about the A, about the formula of base area, because here the base is circle with radius 7 meter and the area of circle is pi r square. So this is about A. And now moving on to question number B. Find total cost of the required canvas cloth for making the tent at rate of, here rate of canvas is equals to rs 135 per meter square. Okay, and we need to find how much cost is required. So first we will need to find how much cloth is required, and how much cloth is required for this hemisphere. This is the curved surface area of the hemisphere. So now total canvas required is equals to curved surface area of hemisphere, HERE. Here if we have not write this language in the starting of the solution, then it will make us difficult, because we need to write that on B. I mean, we need to write that this language in at least in any part of the question, whether it be first or in the solution of B. So by writing in starting, we can easily write that total canvas required is canvas curved surface area of hemisphere, and the formula for curved surface area of hemisphere is what? 2 pi r square, 2 pi r square. Okay, so using value or putting value, pi is equals to 22 upon 7 and r is 7, so 7 square, and this will give How much? Okay, 308 meter square. Okay, so this is the chord surface area. Our total canvas required. So the total cost required is rate times total canvas is equals to RS 135 per meter square times 308 meter square is equals to 41,000 rupees, 41,508. This is still lagging, so I will just save it first and then we will again start solving this. Okay, so we will then write it on language. So total cost required is rupees 41,508. So this is about the solution of B. Now moving on to the solution of C. In C, how many persons can be accommodated on the floor of the tent, where 2 persons can accommodate in a square meter of space? Find it. So we will first find out what is the area of base of the tent or floor of the tent. So the area of floor of the tent is pi r square is equals to 22 upon 7 times 7 square is equals to 154 meter square. As 2 person can be accommodated in 1 meter square, total person that can be accommodated in 154 meter square is 154 times 2, and that gives us 308 person. So 308 persons can be accommodated on the floor of the tent. So this is about the solution of C, and with this we have solved this question. If you have any confusion, please feel free to reach out to me or comment down in the video. So with this I am saying bye bye from the studio. So bye bye.